Hi everybody, welcome to the 100 subscriber episode of DC Outdoors. Today I'm going to be sharing a bit more about me so you can get to know me better. I'm also going to be talking about my 2020 outdoor adventures and what I have planned for 2021. Hey everyone, Dan here, and welcome to DC Outdoors. If this is your first time here and you like outdoor adventure videos, gear reviews, and other outdoor related stuff, we'll get started by clicking the subscribe button and the bell notification button so you don't miss anything. I grew up in a small town about an hour east of Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I grew up camping, fishing, hunting, just enjoying the woods any opportunity I could. I remember starting to go hunting around 12 or 14 years old. My first deer I got was a small fork-horn mule buck, which I got with my grandfather. I remember going out hunting with my dad almost every opportunity I could through the fall, and we tended to do a lot of other outdoor stuff. We would go ice fishing, we would go camping, we'd spend lots of the summer even at family members' farm where we had our trailer. We would just be outdoors almost every single weekend growing up. Throughout my late teenage years, focusing on college, I ended up getting away from hunting, but then got back into it after I got married. And right when we were having kids, I got back into deer hunting and grouse hunting. Now with two boys of my own, I really love taking my kids out on outdoor journeys and outdoor adventures. Primarily, I try to take them along with me. I always try not to push them too hard, so we always make sure that we have lots of snacks. We don't overdo it, and we just kind of push them just a little bit further than they can, so that way they're learning and they're stretching themselves and challenging themselves, but they're still having fun. I enjoy taking them out shed hunting with me. I've taken them out bird hunting. I've taken my older son out deer hunting along with me, fishing, camping, even just other activities like going out to the range, looking for mushrooms. These are all just things that I love to do and take along the boys with me. For work, I'm a retail and operations manager. I've been managing people and working in leadership for really the last 10 years or so of my life. I find that it can be an incredibly stressful job and a job where you're always plugged into work. So I really, really appreciate the time that I do get to relax outdoors and to unwind and to unplug. We had a lot of awesome outdoor adventures in 2020. A few of my favorite highlights were our camping trip to Half Moon. So basically what we did is we booked a seasonal campground at Half Moon Lake, which is basically a privately run campground just east of Edmonton. It had full hookups, water, sewer, power. So we basically booked it for the whole month. We commuted back and forth to work during the days that I didn't take off on vacation, but it was a really, really great time. Super awesome to kind of unplug and to get away from some of the craziness that was going on this summer. I think that was a really great memory that I will absolutely cherish, and we're kind of looking ahead at 2021 to see if we want to do that again, but it was definitely a lot of fun. Another excellent memory from 2020 was when I got the opportunity to harvest my first deer with a bow. I've been hunting archery for a few seasons, had a few close calls, but never really been able to get it done. So I was very, very excited this fall when I was able to harvest my first deer with a bow and arrow. In hindsight, I was especially thankful because I ended up not getting any deer with my rifle this year. So had I passed on that opportunity, I probably wouldn't have any venison in the freezer this year. So, that was definitely something that I'm very thankful for. It was an amazing experience. And I hope that, this year I get another opportunity to get another deer with my bow. I also put in a lot of effort this winter rabbit hunting. It's really the first time I've given that an honest effort. And I found that it was a great way to spend some of the weekends here throughout December and January. I was luckily able to get a snowshoe hare. I haven't cooked it up yet. It's in the freezer, and I'm sure I will cook it up soon, just waiting for the right opportunity and the right recipe. So what do I have planned for 2021? Well, I tend to follow the seasons, so I enjoy just getting outdoors really throughout the course of the year, and that means that this channel will take on a variety of content just depending on what I can do. So I kind of look at these winter months as being months where you might find me ice fishing. I will be doing a bit more snowshoe hare hunting. Then I'll probably switch gears and start to get into shed hunting. And then for the last few springs, we've gone on a bushcraft camping trip with my brother-in-law, so I'm hoping that we get to do that again this spring. We'll probably do lots of camping through the summer before I switch gears back into hunting videos, where you'll find me going grouse hunting, where you'll find me archery hunting, and where you'll find me rifle hunting. And then throughout the course of the year, I might go on other little outdoor adventures where we might do a little bit of camping in our RV. We may do some fishing videos, mushroom hunting videos. Ultimately just, I enjoy just getting outdoors, and I'll be taking along the camera with me, and you'll be basically welcome to join me on a variety of different outdoor adventures. In addition to that, I've been also doing gear reviews and the Canadian military ration reviews. I have a lot of fun with the Canadian military ration reviews. My kids really enjoy eating them. I love the surprise of finding out what's going to be inside those meals. I like to review them at home so I know what's in them. The nice thing about them is when you buy a case of them, you usually get a few doubles. So generally what I'll do is I'll review the doubles first so I know what's in it, and then I kind of know which ones are better for me to take out in the field. But it's a fun little thing to do, and definitely a fun project for me and the kids to do on a crappy cool day, or a day where we don't want to leave the house to go on an outdoor adventure. Reviewing those MREs makes for a really good snack, and it's fun, and I just love checking out what's inside them. And the other thing you'll find on this channel scattered throughout the year are random gear reviews. So I've reviewed a few pieces of gear that I use all the time, including a variety of backpacks. I've reviewed my MSR pocket rocket stove. I'm sure that I will review other products along the way. I'm not sponsored for any of these products. They're just, I'm just sharing a little bit of how these things worked out for me. So if you're, thinking of checking this stuff out, you can kind of, I'm hoping I can share with you about, what works well about these products, or what doesn't work well, or are they worth it? Just like you guys, at the end of the day, when I buy something, I want it to work well for me. So I'm happy to share with you guys about the things that worked well or the things that didn't work well. Another little thing to share about me is I'm a huge NFL fan. I love watching football. I actually have a hard time throughout the fall hunting season where football Sundays kind of conflict with me getting out in the field, and it's always a struggle to see, to decide whether I want to stay at home and watch football or whether I want to get out in the field. But I'm a huge football fan, a big-time fan of the Raiders, the Las Vegas Raiders now, but huge fan of them. So even my dog, his name is Raider, named after the football team. The other thing that I absolutely love is cooking. I love cooking wild game meals. Nothing makes me happier when I harvest an animal. I am able to, bring the animal home, get it ready for the freezer. I love thinking about the recipes that I'm going to use on that wild game. I love cooking it. I love seeing everybody enjoy it. It makes me so happy to see that my hard work, and the sacrifice of the animal was so enjoyed by my family around the dinner table. It definitely takes me back to the hunt. It makes those memories resurface in my brain, but it really makes me appreciate that meat more. Love coming up, like I said, with new recipes, love trying new recipes. It's really one of my favorite things to do. So So for the rest of February, I hope that next weekend the weather is supposed to look a little better, so I'm hoping that I can get out and do some ice fishing. I'm hearing that the deer are starting to shed their antlers, so I'm also looking forward here through February to get out and do a bit of shed hunting. Hopefully the weather cooperates and I can get outdoors again soon, and I will absolutely look forward to taking you along with me on those outdoor adventures. Once again, if this is your first time here, please click that subscribe button and the bell notification button so you don't miss anything. But until next time, we will see you outdoors.